Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Today we're going to be making a really special recipe called raspberry cheesecake. It's on a chocolate Oreo crumb crust and drizzled with white chocolate. Sounds good, right? So stay with me and I'll show you how to make it. Before we get started, let me have a few seconds of your time to introduce you to my first cookbook. It's called Best Recipes with Sharon, Homemade Meals and Appetizers Made Easy, and it's available on Amazon. And I've provided a quick link in the description below this video. And thank you so much for your support. Okay, so right back to today's featured recipe. It all starts by using Oreo baking crumbs. You'll need about 1.5 cups of these. And pour it in a medium-sized bowl so that you can mix it. Add 1/4 cup of white sugar and stir this together. Now then, melt some butter and add between 1/4 and 1/3 cup of this. Mix it until it starts to pack together a little bit. This will be your chocolate crumb base. Pour it into a 9 by 9 inch cake pan and then spread it out and pack it down. If you want this crust to hold its shape, then put it in the oven at 425 degrees for only about 3 or 4 minutes. It's just enough to set it a little bit. Then set it aside to cool down completely. Now on to making the cream cheese middle layer. Add 1 envelope of Dream Whip to a mixing bowl. Then measure and add 1/4 cup of cold milk. Using a hand mixer, mix this and whip it until it's nice and thick. So this will be like a whipped cream that will form soft peaks. Then add 1 package of cream cheese and a good 1/2 cup of icing sugar. Continue using your hand mixer and beat that until it's well incorporated and it's smooth and fluffy. And this will take a little bit to make sure you get all the lumps out. And you can see here how it's smooth and firm. So once your chocolate crust has cooled down completely, spoon in the cream cheese mixture on top of it. And use a large spoon and spread it out evenly. Now take some fresh raspberries, wash and dry them thoroughly, and gently press them into the cream cheese. I leave them about 1 inch apart. It's up to you how close you want to put them together, but I try to make sure that each piece of cake will end up having some in it. Once you have your raspberries pressed into the cream cheese, the next thing to do is to place some raspberry pie filling over the top. I used a whole can of this. And then take a spoon and spread it out till it's evenly distributed over the top. Then place the cake in the fridge to set. And then for the final touch, we'll melt some white chocolate. I used white chocolate chips because the smaller pieces are easier to melt. So about 1/2 cup of white chocolate chips and about 1/3 cup of hot milk. You heat the milk up in the microwave, pour it in on top of the white chocolate, and stir it until it's smooth and melted. It's like making a bit of a ganache. Then pour the melted white chocolate into a Ziploc bag. And a sandwich bag is big enough for this. Take your scissors and snip a little piece off the one corner, and then drizzle the white chocolate over the top of your cake. You can place the cake back in the fridge to set some more. It will be best if it's left for a few hours, and then when you cut it, it'll be nice and firm and well defined like this. And to finish it off, top it off with a couple of fresh raspberries. I hope you like and enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and until next time, happy eating!